Well, good day, good day, good day. It's Mad Dog Sight here. Gonna keep going on some more Final Fantasy XVI. I believe we're getting pretty close to the end. I just started to load it and hooked up, so we're good to go. So with that being said, let's just keep going on some more of these side quests here. Get them popped out of the way. I'm thinking I'll save his brother for last, Joshua. Let's go see what this person needs here.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Well, then we go together.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Alright, looks like we're heading over to Ravenwit Walls.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
Little shock therapy. We got him, boy. Some bad guys over there, eh? Alright. Let's head this way. Not seeing any chests.
To me, Blades! slow.
Ooh. Get off him. I want him. Oh, get out of there. I meant that one.
All yours, Torgal.
Alright, he's done. There she is.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Dalmung Dark, Writ of Designation. The King of Waloed hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Go fig. Something up here? Yep.
sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
Alright, let's go have a look. These are all locked in. Yep. Yep. Anything on this side? Recommendation concerning Kuza Beast deployment.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Huh. Go figure. Memorandum on Kuza Beast feeding.
They were feeding bearers to it.
Oh man.
This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Kashyyyk down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
I already seen her. She told me to come down and check the lower areas. Can't get into this side yet. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to head back up and see her then. Alright, back up we go.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those
it's horrible.
Who or couldn't, were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Might be something over there. Sorry. Check this side first, though. There. Is there a kid here?
A survivor. And she sounds close.
Can't go through that gate. Ah, there she is.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. You must have been terrified.
Did Jadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
The hell is that?
What was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
That sounds like a plan. Oh, look at that thing.
It's out there waiting for me.
Oh, look at him.
Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Oh, that's a beast. Can't go through there. Let's go get him. Let's go, Toggle. Oh, Kuza beast.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
Chill out, buddy. Dang, it did nothing on him. Come on. Ooh.
Forgive me.
Let's try that guy again. Oh, no way. Put me all the way back here? Ouch. I'm just gonna run right there and see if he's there. These guys are still killed. Yeah, these guys are still gone. Okay, to get in there's over here. Alright, let's try this guy again.
It's us or them.
Oh! Get out of there! Oh! There, finally staggered down.
Help me, boy. Nice try.
Right in your face. There. Come on.
Enough.
There we go. Behemoth Shackle and Meteorite 2.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Can you imagine being fed to that beast? Like, no thank you. I'll pass. I think I'd rather keep my bones inside, thank you.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Nobody's tool. The breath of darkness. All right, let's see here. What do we got? We got 2007-13. I want to get this move mastered. So I need a few more points, obviously. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you got here, buddy? We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the board. This guy we don't know where he is. This one we don't know where he is. I'm gonna have to look that up, I think. This one here. Again, same thing. And Knight of the Splendent Heart. The Penitent's Gate. Sandbreak. Okay, Penitent's Gate, Sandbreak. Sandbreak, I think is it Sandbreak? Nope, that's Republic. That's Valisthea. Sandbreak. Okay. Southern March, North Reach, East Watch, North Breach. Ah, he's way up over here, eh? I see. Okay. So if we got a little bit of a jaunt.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Just passing through.
I haven't seen any of those beastly. Do be careful.
I will.
Let's get a ride. Got some more company here. Atta boy. Akashic Weaver.
No holding back.
Let's chill him out. Little shock therapy.
Too slow. Too slow.
Dang, boy. Eat some dirt. Yeah. Let's go, Toggle. '50's maximum level. I'm at 48, so I might as well get some experience. Oh! Right behind me. Oh, good boy. Let's go. Yeah, what the heck? Let's get him. You got him, Pooch? Alright. Should be just up over here. I'll see you after. There he is. That's gotta be him. Look at you, Knight of the Splendid Heart.
You're the outlaw, the one who drove His Highness to madness. On your knees.
He hasn't heard, and it doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Only your death.
Here, chill out for a little bit. Oh! There! Come on. Come on, stun him. Holy crap. He's really coming down. Get him. Whoa. Oh.
No, live.
Not a bad fight. He's got a couple of good moves on him.
Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
How much more, I wonder, to the next level? Okay. Next level, 63,626. Yeah, that's all.
It's over.
All right. All right. All right. Back to the hideaway. Okay, what's up here, buddy? What's up, Gav?
You alright?
Silver
Something
linings.
troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
What's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Etta's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Okay. Offer to help Gav complete the gift. Sure, why not?
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What
Spill the
exactly are we
beans.
making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo.
A what?
There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their
Silver
suppliers,
chocobo.
but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching.
Hmm.
And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
You betcha. Just give me 1 second there, guys. I'll be right with it. All right. Martha's Rest it is, eh? A silver chocobo feather. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago, claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo. Near some gutted hovel, not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else?
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours too. Green though.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Let's see if there's anybody in Martha's Rest. None of you guys? Alright, what about over here? Nothing? No? Okay. Check around here.
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night?
What about this guy?
Oh, this guy can fuck right off.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a band of Girl Gone Blue couldn't break it down.
There's the other one.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Hmm.
A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Alright, let's go then.
Can hardly make out.
All yours, Torgal.
All right.
All yours, Torgal. Stay down.
I think he's talking about that place over there.
They're not left by bandits for a change.
Ooh, there is chocobo feet.
More tracks. And these look fresh. A chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything.
Ooh, a feather. I'll be. It is silver too.
Damned.
Ooh, nice. 2 of them.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Alright, let's drop it off.
It was no trouble at all.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Here you go. I didn't want to give it to him. I wanted to keep it.
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
I went to Martha's Rest, talked to this person, this person, this person.
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
I will, I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let them know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister, and then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learn from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Brothers in arms, man.
But when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Quest complete.
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a big crystal. How hard could it be?
Okay, there's 2 over there, and then 2 or 3 more on the board. Let's see what Joshua needs here.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
I was gonna leave him till last, but I'll get him done.
Nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Of course.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
No doubt.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are. Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous. Cyril,
No, not too bad.
you found a
Took
letter
about
from Father.
2 seconds.
Yes, I have it here. If
If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Just give me 1 minute there, guys. I'll be right there. Alright, thanks for waiting, guys.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left
I
for
got
Phoenix Gate.
4 kids, it's the summertime in their home, and yeah, I had to go do a little something.
For the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Yep, we shall.
My lord, Your Grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift.
Okay.
I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed.
Oh, that's a bummer.
He intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now. and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Alright, well, let's go do it then.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Okay, let's see which way. Down there. So it should be this way. Yep. Looks like we got a scrap on our hands. Might grab this. Alright, that way. Ooh, what's this? Let's burn them, shall we?
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There it is. Alright, give me 1 second here. Let's go get him.
There it is.
Take a chill pill.
The House Rosfield.
Little shock therapy. Whoa! You want to play that way? Ugh. Give him some of his own medicine. Rainier, bam! Get out of there.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Yeah, there's no way back over that way, so fast travel. It looks like he's actually walking up the stairs too. That's cool.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame, is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Should we pay Father a visit?
I think we should.
Be churlish?
I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Alright, where do we gotta go? Hawk's Cry Cliff. But churlish, I've never heard of that word before. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save
Yes.
the world? Of course. We've overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these plans would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Good job, Tug. Down there, eh?
It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
No doubt.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Let's go. I think I got another one more side quest, and then pretty much time to fight the boss. Three's Company.
Clive, my boy. Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
What is...
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
Alright, let's see where we gotta go. Bucklad, I think. Bucklad. Alright, just 1 second.
Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please.
Nothing good's gonna come of this, I'm telling you. Just looking at it's enough to send a shiver down your spine.
Don't worry, guys. I think we'll bring it down. Oh, sorry. Soon enough. We're good. I gotta say, I was working on my TV for the lighting for quite a while. Yesterday. Ah, come on, you. Oh. My turn. But as I was saying, to get the lighting down, and man, does it ever look so much better. I got it looking pretty good on my TV now. Definitely. Now, I don't know if the stream that you get, if it goes from the machine, because I do it from my PS5, so I don't know if it goes from the PS5 out to everybody, like directly from it, or does it basically take my feed that I'm playing on and give that picture, like from my TV out? I don't think it's broadcasted from there. I think it goes from the machine out. If I'm pretty sure, I can't see those affecting one another, but I guess you never know. Nonetheless, I love where I got it now. They're done, boys. Oh, we gotta go over here. Ooh, too far up. There we go.
It can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal. Oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't.
Oh.
Men, finish him. Soil!
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us. Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question.
Shoot.
What do you stand to gain from all this?
Absolutely nothing.
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us.
Exactly.
And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to.
No doubt.
Is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
I wonder who he's thinking.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. This is a job for someone with experience.
Sounds like me.
Quentin.
Trying to get my son to take his medicine on time. Alright, let's see where we gotta head to next. I'm just gonna grab this over here. Alright, let's see where we're heading to. Lost Wing. Grab that one, I'll grab this one over here, and then I'll head back. Go, Speedy Gonzales.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now?
Oh, I sure do.
Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose.
I bet he's going to say no.
And chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing.
I'm thinking he's going to say no, only because he has all these other people that he's trying to take care of. So I can't really see him leaving them. But let's see what he says. I'm kind of curious.
That has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them.
I thought he'd say no.
Else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Looks like he doesn't have a choice.
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Alright, 1 second. Alright. Back to Uncle Byron.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Rosefield Manor.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men. I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us?
Friends? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what
Oh,
kind
man.
of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How
Oh.
dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance,
Sorry.
much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mike Will. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall, and there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
What do you think that thing is?
It's a damn distraction.
How the hell is Sid gonna deal with that?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Maybe next time, eh? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
So what do I owe the honour? So, will it be? Should last you a good while. Anything else?
First the skies, then the crystal.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him. Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but... it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore?
What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
How might I help the garrison today?
Those things didn't fight like men.
Meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Look, brother. You see them? I do. The flowers and our friends. What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you, that you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
And that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Joining hands with Jill. Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. So now I have Jill and Joshua. Joshua should also be in the party if I'm not mistaken. Let's take and see here. I still don't have enough ability points, eh? I need 250 more. Well, actually 246. But, yeah. Back here. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and get the one guy over here. Pandemonium. I believe he is in Waloed. I'm thinking maybe in this area. Who's with me? There's Joshua. There she is too. They're both there. Perfect. We're in Wolfdire. I have to go past Wolfdire. Ha 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 ha. Little bench collapse. Now we're getting closer. One more.
Someone's brave.
Ooh, too far. Gotta come down through there, eh? So if you're looking for Pandemonium, this is where he is. Ho 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 ho! Look at you! Pandemonium, rank S. That's right, I got my buddies with me.
Oh look, it's the king of the castle.
Oh, nice one, buddy. Oh. Oh no, where is he? There we go. Oh.
Nice try.
Come on! Man, not much room. Not much room at all. Get out. Oh! Oh, damn!
For me, boy. Let's roll ready.
Take a chill pill. Come on. Come on. Is it gonna do it? Yes. Damn, that beam that he shoots, if you get caught in that, I got caught in the one time, man, it took pretty much almost all my life. And I couldn't get out of there. I was trying to get out, and nope. You're stuck in there with him. Or with that line that he's shooting out. That was a good fight. come here. Take off. There we go. Alright, so that one is now done. Let's see what else we have here. Alright. Just give me one moment while I figure out what this dude is. Gotta cheat a little bit. Alright. I got it. Alright. Let me see. Ah. Nope, that one's not it. This one's it. So he is located right in this area here. So you could travel from here. Alright, let's see where you're at. We gotta get up that ridge.
Caution, brother.
Alright, caution for... Is that it there? That's gotta be it. Look at you. Gorgamera. Rank S. Look at that.
We're not going to outrun this one. Stay close for a while.
Come on, stun him. Oh! Ooh, that was close. Get out of there. Ooh. Come on, stun him. Come on. There he goes. Get out of there. Holy. Oh, get out of there. Oh. Come on, stun him. Is it gonna do it? I don't know. No. Oh! Yes! Haha! Come on, die already! There he goes. That was a good fight, man. He keeps you on your toes, that boy. There we go. Level 49. One more to go. Or a cow.
Should have picked on someone your own size.
Should have picked on someone your own size. That just looks crazy. Hey, teeth on them. The eyes look crazy. The main head itself. It's pretty wild detailing on it. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab these couple of sparkles and head back. Okay, what's left for sides? One more there and two over there. Let's start tackling those two up there. I think I got, so there's not too much left that's out and about.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Yes.
Here you are.
Thank you. I guess that's max. There's nothing, no more. That's it. Alright.
All done?
Yeah, pretty much. How many monsters we got left? One. One is on the board. And it is the Masterless Morider? Okay, give me 1 sec. I'll find this. It'll only take me a second. Just 1 minute. Alright, I almost have it here, guys. Okay, that looks like... Okay, up in that region, I gotcha. Good old Wallode. That's where we're heading. Load is over here. And the one I want is way over here. So let's go grab them, shall we? Oh, look at that. Ooh, he looks wild looking. He definitely looks wild looking. There's our fight, boys. You guys ready? Let's do her. Oh, Behemoth King. Dang.
Another of the royalist guard dogs. Quite a specimen of these two.
Oh, he's too far away? Wow. Damn, this boy's mean in business. Yes. Damn. Dang. There we go. Holy jumping. Damn, that's a big one. Okay, we got him half staggered. Starting to learn your moves a little bit there now, buddy. Little shock therapy. Come on. Die. Get out of there. Got him. Ho, ho, ho. Dang. No match for you, eh, Toggle? What a match. Damn. Alright, so we got him. He's done. Let's continue on with some more storyline. I believe they're all done on the board now, if I'm not mistaken. Now they should all be done. There should be no more. Let's find out. Yep, all done. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32.
Happened to Miss Midadol. I heard...
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Midadol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Ah, right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Oh, don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Sorry, guys. Just give me 1 minute and I'll be right there, guys. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Thanks for waiting there, guys. Hate that when you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta go. Alright, let's do
Why
it.
don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Speak with Mid. Alright.
Mid, if you have a...
What?
I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't see into the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
Probably.
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Alright. Ask the curse breakers for ideas.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project?
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. What any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder.
The older the
There's a
harder,
rumour of an
okay.
ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
One here and one in the other one, eh? Let's go here first. Ah. Phooey. Yeah, I've already checked everything out here. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm not gonna do it again, but I'm pretty sure every time I'm in some new area, the very first time I try and do a full clean out then. That way there, anytime I come back to that area, I can freely roam and not have to worry if I'm going to miss anything like that one.
I've got a new design for a blade.
Oh,
Razor, I call it.
I can use you for a sec. Good.
Certainly. Here you are. Certainly. Go safely now.
There you go.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? No holding back.
Woohoo! I really like the wind one. That's probably my all-time favorite. Alright. Looks like we're going after a tortoise. Let's go.
Looks like we found him.
That's it. Damn, I thought I got that one, I missed it. Alright, we got that new ability now. Looks like
she can come and get it herself.
Let me try that out. I have enough now, so let's grab it. Alright. Okay, so where am I going to throw you? Well, let's see what we got. No, I really like the freeze. Freeze works well. Thunderbolt, awesome. I love the wind. I also love the flames. This one I don't mind either. I actually don't mind it. So I'm going to take out Earth Friendly, I think. And I will put in Dancing Steel. It's a little bit lower, of course, but I like to try it out nonetheless. Alright. Where are we off to now? Just 1 second there, guys. I got something in the oven. I just gotta check. Just about done there, guys. Okay, thanks for waiting, guys. Appreciate it. What is going on? Are you kidding me right now? What? Okay, 1 second there, guys. Please bear with me for a sec. My remote is not responding for whatever reason. I have no idea, but it is being stubborn. So, just give me a moment here. Alright, now we're talking. Alright. Just give me 1 second. Alright. Muchos better. Oh. Okay. Back in biz.
Mid's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Okay, we gotta find more oil. Oh.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Alright. Well, let's get that to her then. Alright. Now, now my remote wants to work. Ugh. I'm just checking something out here. 2 seconds there. Yep. Okay. So weird. So very weird.
There's something about it.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure why the remote gave out like that. Just quit. But I mean, I guess all remotes do that. But nonetheless, this is one of the newer, more expensive Edge remotes there. And I'm not quite sure. I haven't had it not even a year yet. One of those real expensive remotes that you can buy for the PS5.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
It's working okay now. Something happened to it anyway. So both of these gotta go to her.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
All right.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Okay.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find.
And you have a bag of bits.
That are left over, we keep under our beds. Just
Oh,
in case.
man.
That's good to know.
No, it ain't.
Look.
Well, it's good to know, but sucks that it's happening. Taking things apart and putting it back together and that part's okay. We'll take that out. We'll put that in our part bag there.
Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Well, did they have it?
Yeah, I got it. Here you go.
And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? It's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't.
No kidding, eh?
Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Alright there, guys. This is where I'm going to have to take and shut down this live here for now, but I do hope you guys enjoyed today's live, and I will be back tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully all goes well, I'll be back. I think... I can't see there being too much more on this, but hopefully we'll finish it up in the next live or two. And, yeah, I'm going to start getting into some Forspoken. Haven't played that one yet, but yeah, give that one a shot. Something that we may enjoy, but that's what I'm going to do. So you guys have yourselves a great day, afternoon, evening, morning, night, noon, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one, guys. God bless, and of course, hope to see you guys here next time on Mad Dog Site. Have a good one, guys. Ciao for now.